This is Penguin's turf, you freak.
Hi there.
I'm gonna cut
How y'all
you
doing?
the time
More
you
Arkham
waste
City, y'all.
breaking in here.
We're inside the museum. Here's an introduction right here to these knife guys. Oh, and I didn't get it. See? Not a big fan of these knife guys. These you got to, there's a certain way you gotta block against them. You're supposed to hit Y and away, and hold Y and hit away with every swipe. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And in my case, doesn't more times than not. Right, so we can't actually get through there. Bars will drop down, so you gotta come in here, take out the cryographic sequencer. And the signal's being jammed. You can't get in.
I don't think I want you breaking into my little home, Batman.
And of course, we're trying to get to the Penguin.
Something's blocking communication.
I think I've said it before. I really don't like what they did with the Penguin character in this game. It's an entirely different spin. And I don't know if they thought that the Penguin character was just way too cheesy. I mean, this is like a really dark, really intense kind of game, and the Penguin character with his top hat and his monocle and his trick umbrellas, I don't know if they just thought that was too silly and corny. I don't know.
Does this thing work anyway?
But, you know, that being the case,
Once this thing powered up.
It's Batman!
I just really don't like what they came up with instead. I know I'm not the only one. Okay, so the signal's being blocked. There's 3 of these jammers in the city. Ah, no. Hit the button twice and lost the combo. But I'll get to the Penguin here in a minute, as soon as I stop getting the shit kicked out of me. And... yeah, there you go. There's an interesting way to end that string. Okay. Now in some of the footage that we've seen from Arkham Origins so far, you do this exact same thing in there.
I need to destroy all 3 to shut it down.
You know, busting through and destroying things to jam signals or whatever.
One jammer
So that's pretty cool. It looks
down.
really similar to this. Like, the actual gameplay itself is like exactly like this. They just added things here and there.
Sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. I don't know. We'll find out. And while you're doing
But the next one is over this way.
or I'll find you and I'll stick with
And the third one's actually a little trickier to find. This one isn't too bad.
Is it working?
According to the log,
It's right up on top of this building, and of course this one is being guarded by armed thugs.
Where does Cobblepot get military-grade kit like this from?
So I'll do Batman's takedown move here, which is not a silent move. That alerts everybody that I'm here, but there's only like 4 guys over here, so that's not a big deal. Matter of fact, it makes them all look in that direction, allowing me to sneak up behind this guy. Now, I'm not actually really good. I never really was. Not just because I haven't played this in a long time. Oh, he saw me. Oh, no matter. Not just because I haven't played this in a long time. I'm a guy that just likes to jump in and just start fighting, so was never really great at the stealth aspect. Which there are upcoming levels of this where you have to be, or you're gonna die. But obviously I'm using Batman, the animated series. I'm using that skin this time. And it doesn't, I think a lot of people said this, it doesn't really go with the rest of the animation in the game, but who cares, because the animated series was awesome and revolutionary. Matter of fact, in the last number of years, well, last decade actually, they've come out with so many DC superhero films. Oh wait, look at that! Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, I've got 1 more of these left, and it's pretty much on the way.
Sounds like Penguin's final jammer was.
It's pretty much on the way to the next jammer. So let's see how this goes. This is the last one. It's a little tricky. It's, again, not near as hard as that one that I hate. So far, so good. Don't hit anything. Turn the corner. Don't hit that. And yeah, look at that. First try. First try right there. Oh, and since we're over here, there's another Titan container right there. We'll hit it while we're here and not have to come back. That's pretty cool. But like, as I was saying, in the last 10 years... Oh, I armed a smoke pellet instead. There have been so many animated DC superhero films that they've come out with, and Batman films at that, not just Justice League films. But all of that, I think, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure I'm right about this, none of that would have happened if it weren't for Batman the Animated Series. That got the ball rolling and started everything. Certainly it had its own movies that were made too, like, what was it, Mask of the Phantasm, and I think, what's the one about Mr. Freeze? Was it called Sub-Zero? Is that what it was called? Which was a really good one too, really dark, just like the animated series. But since then, we've had, you know, just a couple in the past few years, Under the Red Hood, The Dark Knight Returns. They made 2 films about that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How many Justice League movies have come out since then? So that is good stuff. All because of the animated series, all because of Bruce Timm in the animated series, which then brought out Superman in the animated series. And just this past year, they canceled Green Lantern, the animated series, which I was really bummed out about, and Young Justice at the same time, which I really liked Young Justice. That one kind of pissed me off more. But I just watched, actually, the Flashpoint Paradox just a couple days ago. They just released it, and oh my god, dude. Oh my god, what a cool story. And I never read that graphic novel. Okay, so the way into the subway, sorry, I got off track there. I ended up walking the wrong way while I was talking. But the Flashpoint Paradox was unbelievable. A lot darker and just a lot really graphic. Like, I definitely wouldn't be watching that with my 8-year-old. But very, very cool. Love what they did with Batman in that alternate reality. I love what they did with the Batman character. And for that matter, the Joker. It's all tied together. Very cool.
It is. Look again. He looks big, right? He's gray.
Alright, we got these thugs down here standing next to another Titan container, staring at a picture of Solomon Grundy from way back in the day.
I don't know, but I'm sure it is. It's even got a name.
Solomon Grundy is ages old and can't be killed.
Grundy?
But I'll be talking about him later. Probably in the next video. That explosion usually takes down one of them, and then the rest of it's cake. And all good. Now, going into the room where the final jammer is, that's a room where you're supposed to be using lots of stealth. And again, not to be making excuses or anything, but I haven't done this in a while, and stealth never really was my thing. Anyway. Oh, shit. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn it, now they all know I'm here. Now they all know I'm here. So much for the element of surprise, right? Yeah, now they're all looking for me already. Okay, well. I've got 3 of them that are together, and 1 over there. Well, let's see what I can do here. See, they're all walking away from that guy. Let's see if I can get behind him without him seeing me.
I'm 1 man down.
Yeah, all good.
That's not good, is it?
All good right there, and 3 guys left.
You would do your best not to disappoint me.
Let's see, how am I going to do this? No, see, now they're all running away. That's not going to work. Of course, if I just start punching through the jammer now, then they'll all run over this way. I've tried that approach before. Okay, so that guy is walking towards the guy I took out. Oh, here comes the other guy. Maybe I can get behind him as he's moving. Come on, Bruce, get in there. No, no good, no good. That's alright, I can still take him down, but so much for that stealth shit. That's just not happening here. Let's put him down, no big deal. Didn't really take a whole lot of damage, or any damage for that matter. Okay, wasn't too pretty, but did the trick. And take out the last jammer and go back up. And I'm sure you all know this isn't the last time we're going to be down here. Alright, third side.
That was the last jammer.
Alright, now pretty much just retrace our steps. And a leveled up, very cool. And keep the ballistic armor thing happening, because we're going to have a lot of guys shooting at us. And now that we've already went into the museum, we're going to have a lot of guys with knives coming at us, too. But, you know, from here on out, the thugs just get increasingly more difficult. Eventually they're going to have body armor. Eventually they're going to start having shields.
Is someone gonna answer me?
All of which you have to have a different approach to take out.
Stick up a couple of freaking machines. And what? You couldn't even get that right? I hope Batman broke every bone in your stupid bodies. I hope you're lying there, desperately trying to breathe through fractured ribs.
Oh, hit the wrong button. Don't need to go in there.
You're not. Oh, you better
I'm not really looking for Riddler trophies for the purposes of this walkthrough.
You're all next.
But I do want to show you the Riddler, the side mission. I did want to show you all the side missions, so once I get all of the gadgets, I'll probably run around and get all the Riddler trophies, which takes forever. There's over 400 of them. And then just show you the Riddler thing. I'm going to go ahead and do them all. Might as well do the Riddler one, which takes longer than any of the others. Alright, here we go. And see, some of these guys have knives. So I'm going to have to do some serious disarming because that blade dodge doesn't always work out for me. Or very rarely works out for me. Alright, shouldn't be an issue now. And, oh, the wall was in the way. Oh, I was stringing that together. And, oh well, all good. That all works out. And on our way back in. No, so I always like to throw, when there's one guy left, I always like to throw a couple gadgets in, just to get that bonus, to get that XP. And, okay, yeah, all good. Let's go. So we have to go use the cryographic sequencer again. Because if you run up there, a cage is going to fall, you can't get in. And the signal's not jammed anymore. And they start out really easy like this. You need certain, you need to level up and get certain upgrades, because some of those you can't open. Here comes a surprise. Tell me the first time you played this game that didn't surprise the shit out of you. Fucker.
He's wearing body armor.
Alright.
I'll need to unleash a series of quick, focused attacks.
Now we've got guys with knives and guys with body armor.
Go to hell. Look out!
Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Nice. See, he got me. First swipe, too. Dodged the last two, but still no good. Oh, got it that time. Got it. Sweet. Very cool. That's it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And all good.
You're safe for now.
Thank God.
You may want to hold off on
This is
thanking
Officer
him until after
Velvet
you've answered
Jones,
my question.
who wrote the
are
book, I Wanna Be a
Sorry,
Hoe.
man. I'm a cop. Gordon sent us in here. I'm from the 13th.
Not really sure what's up with this haircut.
Been in here since the beginning.
If Gordon sent you, you'll know the code.
Oh, yeah. He said,
Dude, the animated
Oh,
series,
man,
when
what
that
was
first
it?
came out, they made
The
so
code.
many
Now.
episodes for that
It's
first season
Sarah.
because it came on 5
I
days a
tell you, the
week.
code is
It was
Sarah.
You're safe, officer.
like all of the animated
Strange,
shows from the
Elvis
80s,
Jones.
He-Man, the Thundercats, all
Gordon
that
always said
shit.
he planned on sending
If you
me to
notice,
him.
all of those seasons
wanted
of
to know
those
what's going
shows
on in here.
just have a
Guess we
humongous amount of
found out.
episodes because it came
There were
on
10 of
5
us.
days a week with new
Hopefully,
episodes.
there still are.
I told Gordon it was too dangerous to send you in. Stay here. If the
So,
rest
you know,
of your team is alive,
Google this show
you'll
and
find
look
me.
at Season 1 and look at how many episodes there are. It's enormous. Whereas now, whenever they come out with a brand new show, it'll have like 13 episodes its first season, and then maybe 20-something in the second one. Alright, so we have to go rescue cops from the Penguin. Or actually, we're not even near that yet. Never mind. We still have a ways to go. We got another cage we got to get through.
Batarang can hit switches that are out of reach.
Introduction to the remote control Batarang, which I think I've already used, but when you first play this game, this may be the very first time you ever use this. And that opens that up. Alright, so we're coming up on a pretty intense fight here. And we're also going to see the Penguin. Alright, wait. Take a deep breath, Batman. Here it comes. Okay, so like I said, the Penguin is a character that came out in 1941, which is 2 years after Batman's first appearance. So the Penguin has been around forever. And if you'll notice right here, they got rid of his monocle and the traditional hat that he wears.
I wouldn't do that.
See, that right there is not a monocle. If you listen to the Hugo Strange tapes that are available in this, that is supposed to be the bottom of a broken beer bottle that, according to this game's story, was embedded in his face in a bar fight at the Iceberg Lounge.
Freeze and the hostages. But
now that's a really unique spin. You know what I mean? I'm not really sure who came up with that. He's also got a voice box, if you'll notice, and I don't know if that's supposed to be from his heavy cigar smoking.
Am I really?
Speaking of the devil. But see the guy right there with one arm? That is Sickle, who is the brother of Mr. Hammer, who's one of the Joker's henchmen.
Someone wants it. I like to think I've got it.
And of course the two feuding gangs in Arkham City are the Penguin's gang and the Joker's gang.
Back there I've got a cabinet with your name on it, just waiting to be filled.
So that's pretty interesting too. This is the first version of the Penguin that I've ever seen, and I've been a Batman fan my whole life. I've seen the 60s show with Burgess Meredith, read all the comics. The Danny DeVito version that... look how creepy that is with the beer bottle. The Danny DeVito version from Batman Returns was a really unique take on it. This is the first one I've seen where he had a British accent.
They're all begging to join up with me, but unfortunately for them,
which, that's cool. I mean, that's alright. That I didn't so much mind. They just kind of...
Come on out, lads.
And he's obviously a mob boss, but the broken beer bottle instead of the monocle and his trademark top hat. Okay, gotta concentrate here. And always start out that way. Love that move. Ah, caught a chair to the face already. Alright, keep it going. I've got a lot of weapons I gotta break here in this one. Got a lot of guys with sledgehammers and shit. Break this chair, I won't be getting hit in the face with that. Alright, there's another one down. Trying to string together as many gadgets into it as I can. Dude, doing alright, so look at this. Check that shit out.
You weren't supposed to do that.
42. Now, I'll tell you what, right now, that's probably going to be the longest combo I have probably for this entire walkthrough. That right there is probably going to be the highest, the best that I do. Especially if I'm going to be talking through it. Trying to do a somewhat interesting commentary while trying not to get killed at the same time.
Oh, he doesn't look happy to see you, Batman.
Alright, so these are the Titans that were from the previous game to this, Arkham Asylum. Giant monsters using a version of Bane's Venom. And the Penguin really, I think he's got such a huge part in this game because he didn't have any part at all in that game. Okay, so I'm gonna keep him distracted while fighting everybody else off. So a lot of these guys and a lot of these guys have got friggin' sledgehammers too. Alright, start concentrating. I'm talking again. Oh, lost it. Hit the wrong button. Well, maybe it's a good thing I did, because that Titan just charged. Ah, lose the stick. Get away. Oh, I'm up against the fence. I haven't turned the electricity off. That's an electrified fence. Later on, when you're looking for Riddler trophies, you have to turn the electricity off so Catwoman can come in and get her trophies. Huh, I'll tell you what. I don't recall as many times as I've ever played this game, I don't recall having this much trouble staying off that fence. Alright, y'all. This is,
I found
pretty much the end of this one.
Mr. Freeze, have you located the cure yet?
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought. Penguin has a supply of the Titan formula.
He's got what? How do you get Titan
And
on
an
Arkham
introduction
Island?
to Barbara.
What's going on
Oracle
here?
is in this
Your
game
state's
too.
bio
Love
readings
it.
are spiking.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle.
I don't know if Barbara Gordon's going to be in the next game, but that wouldn't hurt my feelings at all.
I'll be in
Alright,
touch.
I'm going to end this right here, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.